What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with a very long video. It's going to be long, but I guarantee you it is worth every second. Today, Phil lost it on his podcast. There was nothing but salt. The salt is pouring out of his house. That's how much salt was in that video. Our boy lost it about the whole WWE champions. He lost it about the whole mobile game addict. He was begging for money, of course. And I think he finally realized that the whole WWE champion drama was hurting his tips. So he decided he was going to address it today. And I think he faked a lot of anger just to hopefully get his denheads to rally and give him money and support. But the chat was fire. The chat wasn't having it. They were saying, why are you talking about this? You're saying too much. And they were essentially just telling him to shut up because they know it was hurting him. But I don't know what got him to Phil. He decided he wanted to just guns a-blazing today. So check out the video.
The super chat that just got banned, which should have been banned because it's promoting detractor content. Okay, you can't come in here and say, oh, this specific video by a specific detractor was just made and will you react? You can't even say, don't do that. Videos, stuff that's factually well documented publicly. That's the stuff that I've reacted to. Why? Because that stuff is indisputable, documented fact. It happened. Hell, I know it happened because I recorded and broadcast it on the internet, right? It's truthful, okay? The shit that people are addressing today is bullshit. The stuff that they're addressing, all right, is stuff that absolutely positively is not true. What it is spin. It's taking circumstantial pieces of shit from all over the internet, taping it together to try
like that WWE champion on your phone that you exposed on your own. Someone put that on your phone, pimp.
Narrative. That's the kind of shit that has now happened to me in the last several years. Why? Why is that what you see about me on the internet, right? Because guess what? There's nothing going on my streams and my content anymore that could be deemed controversial or problematic. If you haven't noticed, I've changed for the better, right? So what happens when you don't like someone, but they've changed for the better? Let's find other ways to harass them, right? Let's make up these insanely huge, crazy fucking things going on, right? That now there's
like
always
WWE champions.
Conspiracy. There's always a looming air of bullshit.
Like your addictions.
So people won't want to engage in that person's content because you always got to hear this spin of bullshit. And that's exactly what it.
Okay, right there he said people don't want to engage in his content. What he's saying is people don't want to give him money because they know that he's spending his money on mobile gacha games, gin, and DoorDash just on nonsense. He's not using that money to pay his so-called bills.
It is they take little snippets of fact here or there. They tape them together to make this patchwork of bullshit, and then they fill in the holes with whatever they want, right? They take, you know, I really mean this now. I can't believe that the fact that years ago, I told you guys about me playing mobile games. Like I talked about games like WWE.
Here it is.
What was it? Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle or whatever it was.
WWE champions.
I can't believe that me talking about those games years ago, very casually, by the way. It wasn't like I had serious in-depth discussions about those games in my content or whatever. But every once in a while, I would mention to you guys, oh, I play this game, I play that game, right? And I did. I told you guys in 2017 that I played a game called WWE Champions that had come out at the time, and I talked a little bit about it and all of that, right? I can't believe that because I just casually mentioned that stuff, I literally never in any way engaged in that content. I never showed you footage of the games that I mentioned or anything like that. Never was it even addressed. You know, it was just kind of a casual thing. Do you play mobile games? Yeah, I play these, you know. And, you know, every once in a while, people would try to bring up stuff about them. What do you think about this particular mobile game that just came out, but everyone's saying that it's all microtransactions and shit? I would tell you, I think it's bullshit, right?
He's not, you notice how he doesn't address that podcast where he had a heartfelt moment with his viewers where he admitted to his addictions He admitted that he had a heart-to-heart with his parents and that they were going to help him pay. I think this was the whole tax saga. And then he told his viewers that he was going to make a change, that he has a 10-year plan. Remember all that? Remember that whole discussion? Remember he said that he was no longer going to be playing WWE Champions or any mobile games. He was just going to pay his debt off and then eventually move into a career and get off streaming. Remember that? Remember that? Remember when he needed $16,000, right? Remember that? Yeah, I do.
Right? But I never fathomed, never in my wildest dreams, that just mentioning casually something like that they would take that and turn it into this insanely huge, overblown conspiracy theory, right? I never.
The bank leaks clearly showed you spent $40,000 on mobile games. You did. Whether it be WWE or whatever it was on your iPad, your Apple account, and we just see non-stop transactions of $16.51. $16.51 over and over and over again.
All right? And I've told you guys a million times over the years why I can't dispel rumors like that. Because to show any kind of stuff, like private stuff on my phone or whatever, would literally just balloon into something bad for me, okay? 2 years ago, I went through a bankruptcy case, okay? These pieces of shit tried every means, legal and illegal, to make it so that I couldn't get my bankruptcy to go through, to ruin my life, okay? They tried everything. They tried every piece of lie, slander, everything they possibly could, all right? My bankruptcy case was probably top 3 most stressful things I've gone through with my life, and it probably is pretty close to top 1, all right? Why? Because unlike anyone else who goes through a bankruptcy, I had to go through so much extra shit, all right, as a result of them fabricating this shit or taking a nugget of truth here or there and blowing it up into something that was completely untrue. But again, it's all based on speculation, okay? And it's just like, it's so crazy because my life is different from everyone else's because of these people. And I don't think you guys really understand the extent of that. You just don't, okay? Normal things that normal people go through cannot be normal for me because of these people. I literally can't record myself go to Costco or going on a walk because of these people. They literally find a way to be toxic about everything and lie about everything. And as much as I would love right now to just say, all right, guys, here you go. Here's the 100% truth about everything. Here's the mobile games that I do play, and here's the mobile games that I don't play, and here's what I spend money on, and here's what I don't spend money on, and here's actually the name of all my online accounts. The moment I do that, that's the end of any kind of normalcy for me. The world of shit will explode because immediately those trolls would use all that information to try to ruin my life in any way, shape, or form. I hope you understand that, right? Like, that's how they are.
The issue is you said years ago that you no longer play those games, and when the bank leaks came out, you said that that was a lie, that you weren't spending money on mobile games. That's the whole issue, pimp. And now you're admitting that you do play mobile games. And the reason why you won't show your phone and show which mobile games you're playing is because it will show your addiction. So again, you're lying again.
They've already for years fabricated so much that people can't tell what's fact or fiction because there's so much fabrication out there. Even if I were to try to show evidence of what's true, it wouldn't fucking matter to them. It literally wouldn't. These are people who, no matter what you say or do, the goalpost moves. You understand? So even if right now I said, here's the truth of the matter, right? And here's everything that's going on, they would say, oh, well, that's bullshit. And that's got to be a lie. And he made that up and he did that. They wouldn't care because they're literally, their thing is not, expose DSP for doing something bad. That's not what their shtick is anymore. Maybe at one point, years and years ago, that's what it was. All right? Their shtick is
That's my
cancel
shtick now,
DSP
pimp.
and ruin DSP by any means necessary. That's a lot different than saying, oh, there's something that we feel there's something underlying going on wrong here that we need to remedy, or like we're a bunch of vigilantes or whatever. Those days are long gone. The early days of This Is How You Don't Play, that's what that was. But at some point along the way, it literally became just whatever we can do.
So now he's saying those were the good trolls. Okay.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I really wish I could tell you all the shit that they've done to me. But the fact of the matter is that if I told you about it, it gives attention to the shit they've done. And with these kind of people, the way that they are up here, how dislodged, how not whole they are in their heads, how messed up they are in their heads, that to them is motivation to do more. And that's why I absolutely refuse to tell you guys about half the shit that they've done to me. Seriously. All right? I'm not going to give them the time of day and the entertainment value they want out of it, because that's what they're looking to do. That's why they do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so again, you have to understand that when it comes to all this shit, oh, well, Phil reacts to the latest hour-long bullshit documentary that's not a documentary. It's literally all conspiracy theory bullshit. No. You want me to react to factual stuff that actually happened on the internet. 100% indis.
Your phone was open and it showed that you had WWE champions on your screen. That's factual. That's your video. Why don't you address that, pimp?
Disputable happened because it was right here on my stream. It was in one of my videos. I recorded and broadcast it. You want me to react to that? Yes, I will.
Okay, pimp, do it. Your daily rap video where Jasper was on your chair and you were standing up doing it and your phone was wide open and it was clearly WWE champions on the screen. Address it.
Because it's undeniable. All right? But you want me to react to their bullshit? Fuck no. That's giving them credence. That's giving that entertainment factor. All right? That's what they want. They literally want me to sit here and do it. You understand that? Like, that's literally what they want, is for me to sit here and react to it, so that they feel now that they'll back me into some corner I can't get out of. In truth, that's not the case, but here's what will happen. To disprove what they're saying will expose more personal information about me, which is exactly what they want. You understand? By entertaining anything they say or do in these documentaries and shit, you're entertaining what they're saying. You're giving them the power. Because now, oh, look at this. Phil's reacting to it, and he's saying he's debunking it, right? Oh, he gave a new piece of information that debunks what we said. Oh, but guess what? That's more personal information about him. Here we go. And they jump into the next thing. It's this endless moving of the goalpost. It's just endless. It never ends. Because to them, it's always on to the next fucked up thing we can say and do, on to the next thing we can fabricate. These people have made it their business. Some of these people have made tons of money and gotten popularity doing it. It's an endless cycle. It will never end. So why even address it? You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't need to. So you guys have to understand that, all right? You have to. That they will always be making new videos about me, okay? And even if that super chatter, maybe it wasn't ill intention what they just said. Maybe it wasn't, okay? Who knows? Maybe it wasn't ill intention. But here's the real truth of the matter, and here's the hilarious part about all of this. Out of all the things that they've said and done about me, the things that are factually true, the little snippets, like I say, it's all based on nuggets of truth, right? It's literally all based on nuggets of truth. And we know that. They would have no case if there weren't nuggets of truth here or there, okay? The nuggets of truth, all right, if you actually listen to what I've said about those nuggets, all right, you would know the truth already. You would already know the full story about everything, okay? I'll give you just one example. Last year, all right, one of my accounts, I'm not going to give you specifics on anything, one of my accounts was compromised. A troll actually found a way to break through a security system. They broke through it. It wasn't like, oh, I was using a password that was commonly known. They literally found a way to game the security system of this account of mine.
Oh no, it's Neo in the Matrix.
They used that account to get access.
Your password is probably password 123.
I started seeing my money go away. That's not good. All of a sudden, I'm seeing giant payment attempt. I was like, what the fuck is this? Okay? So I went into panic mode and I had to go around.
He just lied right there. He just said that money was going away. People were taking money out of his account, and then he just says right now it was an attempt. So the bank system that, you know, his bank, whatever, flagged it. They knew that it was a potentially, a fraud attempt. So which one is it, Phil? Whenever you tell these stories, you make no sense. And you start lying, and you just contradicted what you just said right now.
Canceling a million accounts, canceling everything. That's what I tell you about last year. I had my identity stolen. I this person went around trying to do all this shit in my name.
The $1,500 lawyer to change his bank account information.
Accounts to be made in my name because it's not me. I had to close all my accounts, open all these new accounts. I had to go through months of painstaking repair because half my bills couldn't be paid for 2 months because I had no money because all my stuff was frozen. Okay? That's what I went through last year. All right? Now that's what I went through last year. Anything that else you hear is bullshit. If you hear about, oh, well, this got exposed on the internet because of it and this got exposed, it's bullshit. They made it up. It's not true at all. There's so much fabrication out there.
Bank leaks $40,000 on mobile games.
Based on the nugget of truth. So the moment that I start talking publicly about, oh man, someone, did this to me, there's identity theft. Oh, immediately, all of a sudden, what a coincidence that all this other bullshit comes up on the internet. Oh, look at all this stuff that we got, all this private information. It's all fake. But that's because they take that opportunity to take the nugget of truth and run with it. You see? There's no evidence of the shit that these people are saying. There's only circumstantial shit that they piece together to make this big woven quilt of bullshit. But the only reason that quilt exists is because they plugged the holes with their bullshit and their guesses and their conspiracy theories that aren't true. And that's the fucked up part about it is
bank leaks, $40,000 in gotcha games.
I would literally not be able to disprove what they're saying without further exposing myself to risk, right? Seriously, like right now, the biggest thing is that
I told you, Pinch, this is going to be a long game. Okay, here it is. WWE.
The mobile game was me. It wasn't, and it never was. But in their minds, because the account uses my Twitter handle, they believe that account was me.
No, Pimp. Nope. We saw it on your phone. It was screen grabbed. It was blown up. It was compared to WWE Champions main screen. And that's how we know that you are playing WWE Champions.
It never was me. But they're going to say that, and they're going to roll with it because, oh, what are the coincidences that one person would have the same name as Darkside Phil, in a mobile game? Well, think about it this way. Why the fuck would I use my Twitter handle in a fucking mobile game to begin with? Wouldn't I want to be DSP or DSP Gaming? Or for that matter, wouldn't I want to be a totally different fucking name so no one can find me in a mobile game? I mean, duh. And why don't you think I don't want to actually open my phone right now and prove something to you? Because then you'd know the fucking name I would use in a mobile game or other accounts all over the internet. And guess what they would do? Run all over the internet using that name, find all the accounts, try to hack them, try to ruin my life.
He just exposed himself right there. He just said that he clearly exposed himself. He basically said it's a lie. He doesn't play WWE Champions. And then says he can't show his phone because they'll see what username he's using and then run with that information. What is it, Pimp? You either don't have the account, you don't play the game, or you do play the game and you have the account. I don't understand, Phil.
Understand? This is what I mean, like, Jesus Christ. It's exhausting. Dreams and outside of my content, that literally is bullshit. It has nothing to do with fact, nothing to do with me, but I can't disprove it because to disprove it would actually expose my real life shit. And now they're just going to go after it like they've done with every other thing. You guys don't understand. They tried to annul my marriage. They called my high school to find out if I really was the valedictorian because they didn't believe that I was. They contacted every one of my utility companies. They called, you know what I mean? Like anyone who I have any interaction with on this planet in the history of my life, these people have contacted. I'm not exaggerating. This has all happened. So now what makes you think that if I open this phone and I show you, here's actually what I do, here's a real mobile game that I play, and here's the account name that I have on there. What makes you think that that wouldn't immediately try to cause more conspiracy theories, more bullshit, try to hack that account, get the account closed, contact fucking, Apple and shit? Of course they will. Of course they will. So why would I do that? That's why. And again, I know I'm addressing the super chatter who got banned because he specifically mentioned the name of the video, which he shouldn't have done. He shouldn't have mentioned the channel and the name of the video. Okay? Can't do that here. But you have to understand, this is why I can't talk about any of this shit. It has nothing to do with this stream. It has nothing to do with the content we're about to do. We're about to play Final Fantasy VII and chill and enjoy. What the fuck does the nonsense they're talking about outside of this have to do with reality? Nothing. This is their own insane, fabricated world. All right? And what I will say is, I urge you, if you are such a conspiracy theorist, all right, if you just go back and don't look at anything that they've made up or said or fabricated, go back to the stuff you can confirm, all right? Go look at the stuff from my videos, my content, things that I've mentioned from over the years.
Easy, go to PigPigo and type in IRS. You can type in IRS, it should come up. You'll see the podcast where he begged his viewers, apologized, talked to his parents, talked to Kat. He apologized to his parents, he apologized to Kat. He made all these promises about changing, about getting a job, about stopping streaming, paying his debt off. And then he begged his fans to help him pay down $16,000 that he owed. And he specifically says that he wasn't going to play any mobile games, that he would stop spending money on frivolous stuff. And later on in this video, you're going to hear him admit that, yes, he said that he doesn't play mobile games, which was a clear lie. And he'll try to explain why he said that.
All right? And if you put two and two together, you'd probably realize the truth. You would.
Yes, that you're lying.
In a nutshell, of course I play mobile games. I've told you guys I do. I've admitted it publicly. I've told you guys, yeah, I play mobile games, but I'm not going to tell you what ones I play. I'm not going to give you my account names, because if I did, they'd fucking try to fuck without all of it. You understand? They would try to ruin it for me. Okay? I've literally told you guys this already. In videos just like this, I've mentioned it before, and I'll say it today. I say that, guess what? They'll forget about this, that I mentioned this, and then tomorrow it'll be, haha, we have evidence Phil plays mobile games. Like, but I told you I did. All right? Now, do I spend insane, over-the-top, ridiculous amounts of money on mobile games? No.
$40,000 in 1 year, 2021. Bank leaks confirmed.
Do not. That's ludicrous. I don't have the money to fucking spend. I've told you guys. All my money is going to bills, back taxes, responsibilities I have. If I had money, I'd be spending it on my family. I wouldn't be spending it on a dumb fucking game. And all the shit that they fucking say about this is so hurtful. Because I want better for my family. I do. And I can't have better for my family because of the situation I'm in right now. I'm hoping that things will get better, moving forward in the next few years. That this YouTube channel will grow. That maybe inflation will get better, that things will get a little bit better, and I won't be in the situation I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But it's just utter fucking stupidity. Like literally, the video that they keep referencing, July 23rd Daily Wrap. I've told you I play mobile games, you fucking idiots. I outright said it over and over.
Big ups to Duty Streams for calling him out. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about me.
But I don't do what you say I do. And I'm not who you say I am in those games. It's so dumb. I've literally admitted this. I said it in videos. I said, yes, I play mobile games, but I'm not telling you which ones. I'm not giving you my account name. I'm not stupid. So right now, I will not turn on my phone and show you. Here it is. Here's all the... I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? But again, this is what I mean. This is what they say and do. They say, oh, you see, Phil's phone lit up in a video with Jasper, and it showed a mobile game. And?
It showed a WWE champions.
What is your fucking point? It proves nothing, you fucking idiots. I'm so tired of it. Oh, we finally got him red-handed. Red-handed what? Doing what I told you I do? But what does that have to do with this podcast? What does that have to do with Final Fantasy VII? Nothing. Nothing. There's no crossover at all. It has nothing to do with any of it. So why the fuck do you keep bringing it up? Because you're losers. You grasp at straws. This is your life, is to create conspiracy around me, to try to cause this drama and keep pushing your fucking narratives that are bullshit. And I'm tired of it. I am. I'm fucking tired of it, man. Oh my God. It's just like insane. And now, of course, what they'll do, here we go. Well, Phil, big expose. Phil admits he plays mobile games, which I've already done in the past. I've already outright said this. But what about the times when Phil said he doesn't play these particular mobile games? Well, let me think about this. If I'm just trying to have a fucking normal day, all right, on a stream, I'm trying to have a good day with my audience that doesn't care about this shit that you guys keep talking about because you're losers, right? Maybe I'd say, listen, what's the better option? Sit here and talk about it for half an hour like I just did, or just say, I don't play mobile games. Fuck this.
So you're saying either admit the truth or lie. And what you're choosing to do was to lie.
No, don't listen to them, right? What's the quicker option? Just say, fuck it, I don't do it. And then...
Okay, so he just admitted that he lied, that he doesn't play mobile games. That's simple enough, pimp.
People, all right, now we can stop talking about it today, right? You know, I just had enough. I'm fed up with the bullshit because you know what would happen, right? I'm not stupid. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing or whatever. You know what I mean? Like a month ago, I said, yeah, I play mobile games, but I'm actually look at my videos over the years and this is what I've said in them. I've already said all of this. It's already been said. I just said what?
Yes, you lied.
I said, yeah, I play mobile games, but I'm not going to tell you guys what they are because you know what would happen, right?
You lied. You lied, and now you're admitting that you're lying, and you do play WWE Champions, and you play mobile games.
See, I agree. Holixification says, I don't think you owe anyone any explanations. I agree with you. The problem is that there's so many idiots on the internet that to them, rather than focus on the fact that Phil is a 14-year-long content creator, he started with the old guys. He's still here today. He has an engaged fan base. He's positive about life these days. You know what I mean? Everything's so much better.
So positive. A 30-minute rant from a super chat, and he's screaming and shouting about his addictions.
You know,
positive.
For over a week, it's every day. It's the same spam shit in the chat, and it's nothing new, and it's nothing that proves anything. It's just stupidity.
Big ups to the detractors in the chat.
In mobile games, no, I do not, and I never have. The last, I do not. Maybe. Okay. Do I spend exorbitant amounts of money in mobile games? No, I do not.
That's a lie. Bank leaks prove that you spent $40,000 last year. God knows what you spent in the previous years. And you lied to your family, you lied to your wife, you lied to your mother and your father, and you're still playing these gotcha games. That's all I wanted to find out. Just be honest about it. I can care less if you're being honest about it, then whatever. But you're not being honest. You're lying.
I never have. The last time that I actually spent a good amount of money in a mobile game, and this is me being truthful with all of you.
Okay, so he just went from I don't spend a lot of money on mobile games. I never have. Right? You guys just heard that. The very next sentence is the last time I spent a lot of money. Jeez.
Would be actually one time when I was playing Dokkan Battle, when I really wanted this particular stupid fucking, you know, version of whoever it was, Goku or Piccolo or whatever, and I was really trying to get them, and I remember I spent money pulling, and that was like the last time when I was like, this is
he even uses the tractor's term, pulling.
For what? For this game. You know what's funny about that is, you know, years later, I went back to try to play Dokkan Battle just to see what would happen with it because I hadn't played it in years. The account's gone. So I guess what happens in Dokkan Battle is back then you couldn't even back up your account. There was no way to back it up. Like you couldn't link it to anything. And I didn't play it for a while. I do. Absolutely I did. All right. You even probably know about a couple of these because I've probably casually mentioned them over the years. But that's the thing. The facts are there, but people don't want to listen to the facts. Instead.
All right, I'm wrapping this up. It's just way too much of Phil. 30 minutes is too much, but oh boy, please watch this stream and you can just clearly tell the boy is just a pathetic, pathological liar. And he got caught in 144p, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.